I met Dave in 1998 when we were freshmen at RIT. As first impressions go, I was simultaneously unimpressive and unimpressed. At the time, I was like a super nerd with a weird overcoat, and Dave was like a kind of an advertisement for New Jersey with a kind of flashy car and some like really fascinating hair gel. If you'd have told me in the fall of '98 that nearly 20 years later I would be here extolling Dave's virtues as his best man, you would have seen on my face a look of just blank incredulity. That just didn't seem possible or likely. At the time, I didn't understand my good fortune to have met Dave. It was a full year, in fact, before I even realized that his first name was Dave. Because he was introduced to me as Pang, and he's Asian, and that seemed plausible. And it was probably another, 5 or 6 years before I stopped introducing him as Pang after I made that realization, so sorry about that. There's to this day quite a few people who I've introduced him to who only know him as Pang, so. But Pang was cool. Despite having what I considered an aggressive style of personal interaction, Dave was open and accepting. It seemed incongruous to me that Mr. Jets, Jets was also a huge Star Trek nerd, and that Mr. Car Stereo seemed also to like cooking. It took me a while to understand what it meant to be friends with someone which was so seemingly full of contradiction. And for all his brashness and hair gel, Dave was considerate and thoughtful. It came as very little surprise, therefore, when after 9/11 he trained and became a firefighter and volunteered in his community. And, just to add to this contradiction, we'd be going on vapid trips to the mall for no good reason, and only to have them interrupted by someone having a really terrible day and Dave Pang going to the rescue. The fact that